Hi, Jordan. I wanted to revisit the St. Mary's game there and the way that you started off. You yourself, the whole team started off so quickly. When you look back at the tape and think back to it, was there something that you think that happened that allowed you to start off that quick?
I mean, just our sense of urgency coming off a loss in a game where we didn't play very well. We knew we had to get going against a very good St. Mary's team. Especially a team like them, they like to control the pace, control the tempo. It's a lot easier to do that when you have a lead. So we had a great sense of urgency and um, start off with Nathan giving us a nice bucket to go up 2-0, and then we took off from there.
And then how do you, obviously coming off a loss was a great motivation. Now coming off a win and a layoff, how do you create that sense of urgency for you again?
Um, I think we just take it from the fact that we always want to keep getting better. We know how tough playing the Mountain West Conference is conference season, and this year it's a little different. Um, it's something that even though I've been here 4 years, we've never played this type of schedule where you have to um, go to a site and play 2 games in 3 nights. So it's new for everybody. So I think there's a sense of urgency there. We got to get off on the right foot and give ourselves a great advantage to have the best conference season that we could possibly have.
Jordan, you've said when you have been ranked, you've said it's really not that important. We don't pay a ton of attention to it. But what about in a week like this where your metrics say you should be ranked? You just came off a huge win, very convincing on national TV, and yet you drop. Do you guys take notice to that? Is it a little bit of a slap in the face?
No, I mean same mindset. Really don't pay attention to it. Can't worry about it because, like I said many times, if we just keep doing what we're supposed to do, keep winning, we'll be where we're supposed to be. And with our national schedule, we have a great chance to do that.
And in terms of this layoff, I mean, 11 days is a long time to go without a game. I know Coach tried really hard to get one. Um, it, what sort of approach do you think you guys need to take with this Colorado State game, given that your one loss this season came after your other long break, which was 8 days for finals?
Oh yeah, we know Colorado State's a really good team, and we give them all the respect in the world, and we just know we have to come out strong. In games this year, we come out strong. We have a lot of success, so I think that's the sense of urgency. We got to come out strong and take it from there.
Hi, Jordan. I wanted to ask about, you obviously didn't have your best game against BYU, came out, had another great performance against St. Mary's. Was there something in your mindset, seemed like you took a couple of early shots in the shot clock, were a little bit more aggressive at the beginning of the game. Was that something that you intended, or did you just allow the game to come to you?
Yeah, well, BYU was the first time that they kind of started playing me a little bit differently. Um, didn't help very much, and tried to play more physical, and so I had to take what I learned from BYU and take it into the next game, and that was just to be very aggressive from the start, from whenever I catch the ball, because they're making it tough. So it was a point of emphasis for me, and just to give my team the best chance and be dangerous out there. I have to be aggressive, whether I'm have the ball in my hands or whether I don't. So that's probably what you saw.
Jordan, after the St. Mary's game, Terrell Gomez mentioned that it was he thought one of the reasons you started off quickly was your ability to get out and run and push in transition and get transition baskets. Do you think your team is better when you're able to run and get those transition baskets?
Yeah, I think we are 100%. It's just very tough to guard after we just got to stop, and you see all of us sprinting down the floor, and we just have a lot of options. So I think we're a lot better in transition. It's the toughest time to play defense for anybody, for us too. And so I think that Terrell was right when he said that.
Jordan, what do you think about playing the same conference opponent as you'll be doing all season long, twice in 3 days?
Kind of feels like something that you don't get to do a lot in college. Play a series like they do in the NBA. It'll be interesting to see how we're able to make adjustments, like you see in the NBA playoffs, where it's like a chess match between the coaches and the players who can figure it out. So it'll be interesting because you do get a sense of a feel of how your guy's gonna play after you play him one time, and it'll be interesting to see how everyone makes adjustments.
Do you think there could be? Is it a fear a little bit? Like there could be a sense of complacency. The team that wins game one, if you win game one by 10 points or 15 points, how do you get that game out of your mind and prepare for game two that it could be different and you could get a stiffer test?
I mean, you just take that if you do end up winning by 15 or 10, you just take that confidence into the next game. And our coaches don't allow us to take any opponent for granted, so and we don't do that either. So we'll be ready whatever the outcome is for the next game.